So we're going to talk about different types of disengagement tools you can use. Now, what I've found really handy with my two reactive dogs, we'll say, one's nervous and one's fear-based. So I started using a lot of Scentwork with these two because it seemed to do the trick. So I've been working on this the last 4 days. So I first started off conditioning them to the clicker where they would receive a high value treat. We then dropped the treats when they heard the clicker, and then we've progressed to scatter feed. During the scatter feed, I was teaching Arthur the hand target cue, which can be used as a reinforcer but also a disengagement cue when out on walks as well. Now, what we found out today is Arthur values cheese really highly, so I brought them into the garden together. I had the bubbles on as an extra reinforcer for Winston because he loves them. He automatically disengages whenever the bubbles are on. And I brought some dry kibble out and some cheese to do some scatter feeding. And now I let them engage with each other, but they also were able to disengage from each other quite naturally. So I knew they were both under their threshold at this point, which was nice to see. In the end, Arthur actually was happily settling down in the garden by himself. So I gave him a stuffed cow hoof for enrichment to reinforce that disengagement from Winston, to let him know that they're happy being in the same vicinity, and he could observe Winston playing to his own heart's content. Touch. Good boy. Touch.